Hey everybody, welcome to Dad, Daughters, and Drinks, where you'll always get at least two of those three. Today we're going to be reacting to Voice of Bachaprat performing Slipknot's Psychosocial. So I'll admit, I'm not very familiar with the song. I don't know that I'd ever even heard of it before. Somebody requested it in one of the comments. So I went and I listened to the original Slipknot version because I like to have some familiarity with a cover when listen to it, because part of the fun is just noticing when they do something different. And I remembered why I didn't really like Slipknot a whole lot. I've heard a lot of their music, but the vocal style with that kind of growly yelling is not my style of vocals that I enjoy to listen to. However, I imagine she won't be singing the same way. I think she'll be singing probably her normal way. So what I did was I listened to the song. I actually read through the lyrics, and they seem kind of, the lyrics I could see VOB singing, and I could hear it almost in my head if they were to perform it. And so I thought I would give it a shot. I Googled Psychosocial with Voice of Bachaprat, and this is the only video that came up. It looks like it's a live performance. It doesn't seem like it's the greatest quality, so I'm guessing maybe it's a, audience cell phone camera or something. So I don't know what the audio is going to be like, or anything about it. But anytime they play, I like to listen. It may not be the best quality recording, but I know it's going to be high quality music. And so let's go ahead and see what we get.
Okay.
I love the way she works the audience. It's interesting. Most of the live videos I've seen them do are in very large venues. And this, I think, might be the first one that's kind of a smaller indoor venue like this one, a few hundred people maybe in the crowd. But it seems like they're really responding to the crowd's energy more than I've seen when they're, on the big stages. And so I think that's pretty cool. I don't know that I've seen her dance around and jump and get, smile as much while doing the opening. And it really seemed to be in reaction to the way the crowd reacted to when they heard what song was coming. So I think that's really cool. I like the way she's getting the crowd into the, singing of the chorus and things. Again, it's something I don't think I've seen her do as much in the large venues, but I think here it's really easy to engage like that. One downside about the cell phone recording is just that you can't hear the bass as well as you normally can. And you know how much I love the bass in VOB. killing it on the bass, and I can hear it a little bit, but man, I wish it were just like 10 times louder and deeper, because yeah, she's killing it. I love, this is what I consider just like a pure garage band sound. It takes me back, 30 plus years ago to, when I had a guitar and would just mash out things in the garage. I didn't do a whole lot of band playing. I was, mostly just a guy that liked to play guitar by myself. But every once in a while I'd get together with a couple people that had, a bass or drums or something and rock out. And this is, I'm not saying we were this good. We weren't. But it's just so much fun. And I love that raw sound, especially when you start killing those cymbals there. Really just gives it because, that's one of those things that I think are probably toned down a lot of times in recordings are the, the balance of the drums and things. If the drums are too loud, you have to bring it down. But when you're recording it, and this guy seems pretty close to the stage, you're going to get a lot more drums than you might normally get. And that's kind of that authentic sound. Now, I can't speak to, I remember when I watched the Slipknot video, there were a few times they went off and did like these little instrumental sections that were very different than the structure of the song, almost like they just did here. But I can't really compare what they just did, that little interlude, with what Slipknot had done at that point, how close or different it was for all of that soloing. But either way, it was pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. The quality was, you know, of the actual recording was kind of mid-level. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's better than some of the other ones that we've seen. My only real issue is I just wish I could have heard the bass a little bit better. Once I kind of tuned into it, I could hear the bass a little bit better, but it was never bassy. Like you could hear the notes being plucked, but they kind of sounded almost like normal guitar notes as opposed to that good thumping bass sound that you really want to hear. I thought as far as the way they covered it, I thought it was great. Um, the main verses and chorus, you know, I was able to recognize that from what I had listened to with Slipknot. I much prefer her vocals, much prefer her vocals than the original. And I think there in the Slipknot video, there were those kind of musical interludes that were a little bit different, and they did a couple of them here. And I'm suspecting that they weren't identical. Maybe they were, you know, influenced by it a little bit, but I know a lot of times they like to go off and kind of do their own thing a little bit. And so I'm suspecting that's what they did in those sections, was just kind of pick their own melodies and cool little instrumental breaks. And I just loved it. I'm all there for it. So go ahead and let me know what I should react to next in the comments by VOB or anybody else. I'm always looking for more recommendations. And yeah, I really just, I love these girls and the music that they play, and I just want to hear more of it. So with that being said, I hope everybody has a good day. I'm going to have a link to the original video in the comments. I'm also going to have a link to the VOB socials, and as well as a link to the videos that I've done reactions with my kids. It's not as many as I want. I'm hoping to get more soon. And with that, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you all again on the next one.